about your music? Like, what kind of albums do you put out? Like, what type of music do that you want to try to put out?
Right. That's a tricky question because all artists, it's a difference between the love of music for the art of it, and then you have to step outside for the business aspect. When you go to business, it's about the market. So who are you going to target? Who's going to be your audience and the age range and the race and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
So when I first did music, I didn't do it to be cool. I didn't do it to like I'm gonna make a video. Like I just really loved it. So most of my music was about everyday stuff. Love relationships, situations with your parents, family type stuff. Feeling like I'm the underdog and nobody's hearing me because I'm doing, what I mean. So just the basics of that.
Do you have a certain song that is more of an example of expressing like a message like that?
So that one time.
Do you have a specific song that you can kind of describe like gives out a message that like flows like that?
Most definitely. My last album, Yellow Caution Type 2, I released a song called Keep Your Head Up. And I wrote this song honestly in dedication of my nephew and my niece. They live here in California and they were actually raised in California. But the way that they grew up was, they had a lot of problems with they was raised in a single parent household, and their mother, which is my sister, was, she had her hands full and wasn't able to really, give them as much attention and time as they needed. So they found that attention and time in the streets. And my niece, she ended up going into, what do they call those things? Like orphanage type home. My mom ended up losing rights over herself. She was like 16, teenager. And my niece here. So while she was in that program, she ran away. And while she ran away, she was getting her money up, How did she do that? And, I don't judge nobody, but I know life is hard and shit. And sometimes, if you don't have a real man or a real woman to be able to help you assess things and see where you are, just kind of the pros and cons of things, you willing to do whatever you got to do to survive, to keep your head or stay afloat.
Right.
So I saw that, and, with them being then they're the same close generation age as me, and seeing them go through that, it kind of felt very personal. And I didn't know how to talk to them about it, saying, what you doing? And I did call them, but they nonchalant about that. I was like, I'm good, I'm chilling, what you got going on? So I figured, like I said, once again, in the music, they'll hear it. So I wrote the story, the song, the chorus go, take it, perform it.
Love, mama, don't worry, keep your head up. Love, when I see you stressing on your fed up. And all the times it's hard, but it made us. Just don't let it break your spirit. And keep your head up. And keep your head up. Oh, keep your head up.
That was really cool. So how's your sister now?
She's good. She was just in a car accident recently and got her whole bottom. She can't use none of her lower body. She's on a bag for the restroom and all that stuff. But she's healing up though, and she's.
But she's not permanent.
No, not permanent. Yeah, she's healing. She's doing good. We're all learning and healing and growing and trying to do better. So with me being the youngest. And all my older brothers and sisters, they've already made their quote-unquote mistakes. They're kind of still watching me to see what mistake I'm gonna make or what I'm gonna do. And every time they see me, I'm always doing this or I'm doing that or I'm doing that. You know what I mean? So they're kind of waiting for me to be the hope and the help of the family. So slowly but surely, everybody's starting to come around full circle to be a part of this. But it's okay.
But that's really good that you're out here trying to inspire the community itself, and like you say, not just for yourself, but just to spread a message of love and positivity to other people. Because a lot of people go through the same things, and we just don't know about it. So it's always good to point to those views. I mean, just to let people know that there's a lot of stuff going on that we all need